Yeah, it's me again. You know, old Dean from Dean's Space. That old place I spend most of my time. Sorry I hadn't been on in a while, but things happen. Anyway, we're not gonna worry about that. Today we're cooking supper. I am making crispy bacon wrapped beef hot dogs with barbecue sauce. I'm also making a vegetable fritter. So the first one we're doing, the fixing my fritters. This part I'll actually mix and then I'll cook it later on the outside on the Balckstone. Okay. So anyway, we start off. I've got a half a cup of all-purpose flour. That's Martha White all-purpose flour. Okay. Now I'm going to add some Martha White cornmeal mix. Okay. Now, what I've done here is I'm putting a cup and a half of Martha White mix, cornmeal mix, right? Okay, I'm gonna stir that up and kind of get it all mixed together there. All right, next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add my seasoning, which right here I've got a teaspoon. I've got half a teaspoon of black pepper. I've got a teaspoon of garlic powder right here. Okay, I'm gonna put that in. We'll mix that up very good. Okay. Now I ran out of onions, so what I did is I took minced onions, dried minced onions. Got them in a big box. Right, like that, minced onions. Okay, see what they look like. All right, so I took those, reconstituted them. It takes 1 teaspoon, well, two teaspoons will actually equal about a small onion. Okay, now what I'm wanting to use is about a half of a small onion. So I did 1 teaspoon. Okay, and I put it in with 2 teaspoons of water to reconstitute it. Now you can see what I'm talking about. Very little water left. Okay, the onion has actually pretty much, you can see how much water is left down at the bottom after 2 teaspoons of onion, 1 teaspoon of onion and 2 teaspoons of water, as you can see. Now you can get by with that. Okay, so I'm gonna put that in there. Get it all out of there. Okay, there we go. All right. Now, right here, I have got a half cup of milk. And if those of you who like buttermilk, you can use buttermilk right here too. If you like it even creamier, use heavy whipping cream. Okay, it'd make it really rich. But I don't have any whipping cream, and I don't have any buttermilk at the moment, so I'm using whole milk with 1 egg. Oh, can you see me? I'm gonna put you back over here so you can see what I'm doing. Okay. Then I got 1 egg. Okay, I put that egg in the milk. I bet you're wondering why I want to put the egg in the milk. Because I want to beat that up a little bit. Okay? I don't want to just put it in there already put together separate. I want to mix it up. All right. Okay. All right. While that's sitting, now before I put that in there, I'm gonna put my pickles. Okay, I got 2 cups, and I'm using. I think my phone keeps moving on me. I'm using all right. Before I put my egg in, which I'm letting it mix up there, I'm gonna put my pickles. Okay. Now I am using Mount Olive dill koshers, and what it took was about 8 of those pickles to get me 2 cups. And that's all I'm gonna use, 2 cups, okay? Okay, so I put my, now we're gonna put our milk and our egg. This coming up next. And we're gonna stir it up. this is what it ought to look like. Okay? See how grainy? It's just like hush puppies, I guess you'd say. But anyway, that's going to be my fritters. All right? Okay. Now, I'm going to take that out. I'm going to start cooking on my Balckstone. So I'll be back with y'all in a little bit. A couple of things I forgot to tell you about. We're going to put a 1/4 cup of virgin olive oil in it. And we're going to put 2 tablespoons of my favorite seasoning. Okay? That's what we're going to add to this. You're not going to see me do it, but we're going to put that into the fritters. Okay? I'm going to show you what I'm cooking, more so than my surrounding area here. As you can see, I'm out in my carport. So what I'm going to do here, I've already stirred this all up again. Okay? And I'm going to take about that much and make me a fritter. You can make them as big or as small as you want to. Doesn't matter. It's your fritters. Okay, at this point, I'm making some crispy bacon wrapped beef hot dogs with barbecue sauce. Okay, now the way I'm going to do that is, first of all, I get my beef hot dogs, which I'm using Ballpark beef hot dogs. Okay, Ballpark beef hot dogs. Okay, and I'm going to dump them out on our tray. Now, next thing I do is I got my pound of bacon. I buy bacon by the 10-pound box. Wrap it myself and put it in the freezer. And when I want bacon, I got bacon. All right. So anyway, now we're going to take the bacon, and this is what they call market cut scraps. What I'm talking about? Look at the thickness of that bacon. I mean, it's perfect. So now what I'm going to do here is I'm going to take each one of these hot dogs. I'm going to show you one of them I'm doing. Okay? I'm going to wrap that hot dog. See what I'm doing? I'm going to wrap that hot dog all the way to the end. There we go. Everybody loves bacon, and around here I think everybody loves bacon. I mean, everybody loves bacon, and around here I think everybody loves hot dogs. I know my wife does. I do. I even like to eat them with chili. Wolf brand chili is by far the best. Okay, so we're going to take that bacon and we're going to make it stretch all the way to the end of that. Okay. Now, I got toothpicks in case the bacon starts coming off. I'll toothpick it on. Right now, I'm just going to put them on the grill. Cook these hot dogs until the bacon is crispy. Everybody likes crispy bacon. Okay? So what I'm doing here is I'm wrapping this, putting it on the grill, actually on the Balckstone griddle, and I'm gonna let it cook till they get good and crispy. Now, I'm gonna check my fritters. All right, they're not quite ready to turn yet, so I'm gonna turn my fire back up just a little bit on them. I'm gonna let that cook. All right, this is my supper I'm cooking. Yeah, I'm here. See right here. All right. Now you can see I've already turned these 2 fritters over. They're getting done on the backside. They're getting crispy. So that one there fell apart on me. Okay, flip them up. Whoop, that did too. So it must not be ready to turn yet. All right, let's give them a few more minutes. Whoop. I think I just hit my camera, didn't I? Yeah, I did. All right, we're gonna give them a few more minutes, let them cook. Now over here, okay, as you can see, I turned my hot dogs about a 1/4 of a turn. Okay, that's all I'm doing. I turned my heat up a little on both of them. So they go ahead and cook. Remember, we're gonna cook it till this gets crispy. That bacon gets crispy. Meanwhile, I'm gonna drink me a drink of water. If you wonder why I don't drink Dasani water. I have nothing against Dasani other than it's got minerals in it, and the mineralized water has sodium in it, and I'm on a sodium restricted diet. So I try not to drink water that's got sodium in it. So if you are on a salt restricted diet, drink plain water, okay? Faucet water, Aquafina. Look at some of those and see which ones are mineral waters and normally have some form of potassium in them. Have a little bit of salt. So I have to drink a lot of water, okay? Because of the problem I've got with my heart. I have to drink a lot of water. So I had to make sure I don't drink sodium. I can't even drink Kool-Aid and drinks like that that's got sodium in them. So I have to buy the special stuff, okay? There's nothing bad about it. But clean, plain water is the best thing you can drink, okay? All right, we're gonna look back over here a minute. Okay, I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna come back to you in a little bit. I want you to see this right quick. I went ahead and turned the rest of those fritters, and you see this dark brown, they get a little charred back over here. These did not. So I turned them. This is what the other side looked like. So they needed to wait about another 5 minutes, 10 minutes before I did them, okay? Be back in a minute. Okay, as you can see, I went ahead and I put my toothpicks in all of my hot dogs, okay? Because the bacon was coming off and I wanted to keep it going as easy as possible, okay? We can check these, see if they're ready to turn. Okay, I'm gonna give you some close-ups here. As you can see right there, those bacon's getting crispy. Hot dogs, I done put barbecue sauce on one side of them, so I'm waiting a little bit. Over here, all my fritters I moved them off at a hot spot and put them back over here where it's a little bit cooler. Kind of want to keep them warm. They're done. Okay, I tasted one. It's man, it's good too. All right, so we're working on our hot dogs. All right, be back in a minute. Okay, here they are. There's the fritters, and there's the hot dogs, crispy with crispy bacon. And those, by the way, are dill pickle fritters. Man, I tell you what, I done tasted one. They are good. I'll be back. Here's my supper. I got 2 hot dogs. I got 2 fritters. Of course, I got my bottle of Tabasco sauce. All right. Man, this is going to be good. What you think about it, Mama?
It's good.
Woo, she say it
good.
Before ending this video, I want to take a moment and thank all of our heroes. All of our armed forces out there protecting our country and helping to keep it free. To the veterans of this great nation, I say thank you. May God bless you and your families for the sacrifices you made for us. To our military who have passed on, I want to thank your families in remembrance of you and your service. We also want to thank those other heroes out there risking their lives daily, helping to keep us safe and protected. That would be our EMTs, firefighters, and law enforcement. Thank all of you for loaning us your heroes for a time. May God bless and keep you on your life's journey.